All right. Well, we're looking at the base of the diorama. This is the truck stop and motel section that we're doing. This is where the truck stop's going to go, and over here is where the motel's going to go. And basically, well, from the point last time you saw it, it was just the table with a board on it. So how I get this ready or get this far, I mean, I'm just about ready to put the pavement down on the road and then install the street lights. So what I did is I took a hacksaw and trimmed down and then sanded down so that we got the entries into the parking lots. Then I painted it with a coated gray. Then I went back over it with about 4 different shades of gray. You can kind of see the different shades in different spots here. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to make it look like they repaired. This place has been around, at this point, 1969. It's probably been around since, for at least 15 years. So I had 15 years of trucks going onto that concrete. So I wanted it to look nasty and dirty because, they're not going to, back in the 60s, they wouldn't have cleaned this anyways. But they would have patched once things got so bad. I put a lot of cracks in the concrete. You can see cracks here and there. Because once the 18-wheeler's 80,000 pounds is going to crack that concrete pretty good. And then they weren't going to close down the whole place to repave everything, so they would probably have fixed it in pieces. If there was some really bad parts, potholes and stuff like that, they probably would have patched it. So over the years, they've patched it several times. So then what I did after that is I took an ink wash and just sprayed it and then threw globs around it. I just took the sprayer end out and just kind of used it as a wand and just threw down a bunch of oil stains. Some are darker than others. And I did that all over. And then over here is gravel area where the trucks park. You can see there's oil stains and all kinds of other stains down there. And this was done with paint. I took hobby paint and put a thick coat of hobby paint down. And then I poured fine railroad ballast, model railroad ballast onto it. And after that, I coated it with a scenic cement. It's basically a Mod Podge water soap mix, so that dries and soaks in. Because I wanted a little different. I didn't want this to be just one giant concrete parking lot. Usually they park the trucks on gravel anyways because they tore up the parking lot so bad. And then, those trucks coming in and out of the parking lot, they're going to lay down a lot of dirt, a lot of rubber. So I wanted to make sure that it reflected that. Tire tracks going in. And then over by the motel, you're going to have some dirt, but it's not going to be as bad because the cars aren't as dirty as the trucks. And this clean area is basically where the motel is going to be going in. So at this point, I'm ready to put the pavement on, and I've had people ask me what I use for pavement. And sorry about that. I'm flipping the camera around a little bit here. This is what I use. And what it is, it's a really thin vinyl. And I got this actually from my brother who bought it at a rummage sale. guy worked at a vinyl factory. So I don't think you could probably get this over the counter. You might be able to. It's similar to what they would have upholstered like speaker cabinets and stuff in. That's kind of what this stuff is. I don't think this was meant for uh, upholstery for like a car or anything like that. I think this was made to go on like cases for what you know, for band equipment and stuff like that, and loudspeakers. But I have a roll of it. I don't really have a whole lot of it left, unfortunately. So I'm kind of saving what I have left and just using it for roads only, so that I have some continuity with the roads. Parking lots, I'm just going to paint. Now I do have another roll of this stuff in gray. It's a little bit different, not much. A little thinner plastic or vinyl. Has a similar grain to it. So when I run out of this, I'm going to switch over to that. But that's how I do my roads. Basically, I'm going to, I'll cut a strip off of the roll, glue it down, and I use Tight Bond on it. I've used a lot of different glues, and the Tight Bond construction glue that I use, the same stuff. I use the Tight Bond 3. Same stuff that I glue this down, I glue the vinyl down, and I've had good results with it. The vinyl doesn't seem to want to be glued down that easily. I've had problems with it before, and I've tried different glues and different methods, and this one seems to work the best. So I didn't really get a whole lot done this week. I got this done. I had my wisdom, or not wisdom tooth. I had a what do you call it, a root canal done. And I gotta go back in another week. I gotta go back in so they can finish it. It was like a two-parter, I guess. So that kind of knocked me out of commission for a week. Didn't really feel like doing a whole lot. But that's where we're at as far as the building goes. I haven't really done anything different to it. I have started painting the details inside, getting stuff like that ready. I got all the booths that I needed from my buddy Rolando, and so we're good on those, and I just have to finish that up, and I'll do another video when I get something done on that. But I just wanted to get something out to you guys, let you know what's going on, because I'm still trying to get a video a week out. It's not always easy to do, depending on how I feel as far as my health and that goes. But I'm hoping by this weekend I'll be able to shoot another video, and I'll have the lights. I still got to order some power supplies and power transfer boards from Miller Engineering. I need several of those to power this. I got one, and I'm going to power the lights with it. I think that's what I'm going to use first before I power up the building. So that's about all we got. So thanks for. I am going to start a TikTok channel or account or whatever coming soon. I'll put a link in it when I do get it up and going. I just thought I'd reach out to a little larger audience. I'll still be doing the videos on YouTube. I'm not going to stop that. But I have found that basically I have no viewers that are younger than 24. And I know that, younger people find this interesting sometimes. So I'm gonna, I'd like to share it with them. So we're gonna we're gonna expand and go to TikTok pretty soon too. But the YouTube channel is gonna stay going, and it's just as strong as it is. I hope to get it stronger. And thanks for subscribing and bearing with the gaps in the videos. We got a lot going on still. It just depends how I feel and how many appointments we got at the doctors and stuff like that. Being retired and being a little older, it's That's kind of the par for the course. And you have this. So we will see you guys soon.